emergency land. We got the door popped open. That happened to him. It just went down north of 36.
There are no survivors of a small plane crash near Broomfield as the investigation into what happened gets underway. Good evening, I'm Kelly Worthman. This is what the scene looked like this morning. The Federal Aviation Administration says a Beechcraft 95 plane took off from Rocky Mountain Metro Airport around 10 and immediately turned back around to land. Well, they never made it back, crashing into an open space in the Carolyn Ohnberg Preserve. That is north of Highway 36 near Midway Boulevard and Brainerd Drive, and it's across the highway from the Flatirons Crossing Mall. Your reporter, Jasmine Arenas, went to the scene this evening. And Jasmine, my goodness, a scary moment for people who live in that area.
Yeah, Kelly, one family in Broomfield tells me it was the frantic noise from their birds that alerted them of the danger in the area.
Here they come.
At the Larsons' home, the sound of clucking chickens is nothing new. But on Saturday morning, it was a different kind of clucking. One of their chickens, Polly, was among the first to alert the family of potential danger.
She did like that sometimes when she sees something.
That's when 4-year-old Hazel and her family knew something was up behind their backyard.
So we looked outside, expecting to see a predator, a hawk, or a coyote. There was a big plume of black smoke.
At first, Seth Larson, a father and fire industry professional, thought the smoke was from a small fire. Grabbing extinguishers, he ran toward the flames.
On the way, a neighbor yelled out to me that it was a plane crash.
The plane went down west of Broomfield and north of US 36. No one on board survived. For Seth and his family, it was their first time this close to a crash site.
We're all kind of walking around today with a bit of a pit in our stomach.
Seth's parents, who've lived in the Anthem Ranch neighborhood for a decade, say they've seen 3 crashes in the area over the years. This one worried them the most.
I wouldn't normally have related to this particular accident in the same way, except knowing that our son was at least close by and our grandchildren live over there.
Here at the site of the plane crash, yellow tape surrounds the area and pieces of the wreckage remain. For the Larsons, they tell me they're grateful that the plane didn't hit their home.
I'm the luckiest man on the planet.
Investigators from the NTSB are expected to arrive tomorrow morning. They will work to find out what led to the crash. A preliminary report can be expected in a few weeks. Kelly.
All right, a lot to learn here, Jasmine. Thank you so much. And for updates and more details on this developing story, be sure to head to our website, cbscolorado.com.